probably not her.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get in touch with a friend from my school days. So I've been looking for her on social media, but I can't find her.
She may not have social media.
That's possible. But she may have married and changed her family name. I only know her maiden name, so I'm stuck.
In that case, you'll just have to wait for her to get divorced and go back to her original name.
My pet tells dark jokes. Speaking of surnames, an interesting survey was recently published. The Cabinet Office asked people to choose between two options if they want to keep using their maiden name for work after their family name changes due to marriage.
You mean even though their legal surname has changed due to marriage, they were asked if they wanted to continue using their maiden name at work, right?
That's right. 43.3% said they would like to use their maiden name, and 55.2% said they would not. The number of people who say they would like to use their maiden name increased by 4.2 points from the previous survey published in 2023. By age group, the highest number of people who said they would like to use their maiden name was in their 30s, at 57.8%.
In 30s, it's important to terms of building your career. Having your surname change and having people asking you, who is this person, can be a hindrance when you're trying to build your career.
Many people around me having changed their surname to their husband on their family register, but keep their middle name at work, especially those in sales who don't want to change their surname. This survey result might have been influenced by the intensifying debate over the introduction of a system of optional separate surnames for married couples.
A system of optional separate surnames for married couples?
There are three main patterns regarding surnames for married couples. One is that both spouses have the same surname. Currently, Article 750 of the Japanese Civil Code stipulates that married couples must have the same surname.
This means that upon marriage, spouses must adopt the same surname.
Right. Well, in most cases, the wife takes the husband's surname, though. The second pattern is that your surname don't change even after marriage. Examples include France, China, and South Korea. The third pattern is that when you get married, you can choose whether to change your surname or keep your maiden name. Major countries that allow married couples to have different surnames include the United States, the United Kingdom, and Australia.
I thought that in many countries, married couples needed to have the same surname. It seems that Japan is a rare case.
There is an ongoing controversy on whether this third option, separate surnames for married couples, should be legally recognized, and opinions are divided among the public. Look at this graph. This is a graph about family laws created based on a Cabinet Office opinion poll. There are figures for all generations. 27% of people support the current same surname system for married couples. 42.2% support establishing a legal system for the use of maiden surnames. 28.9% support introducing a selective system of separate surnames for married couples.
There are slight differences between men and women.
There are also differences between generations. Let's look at women first.
It seems that younger people want the law to be changed.
Next, men.
It's the same tendency as women.
We can see that younger people are more tolerant of separate surnames for married couples.
The fact that there are such divided opinions means that each has pros and cons.
That's right. So let me introduce the pros of married couples having different surnames. Benefits 1. Promoting gender equality. Until now, it was moral for women to change their surname when they got married. But that eliminates the fixed idea that women should adapt to their husbands. It will no longer be the case that only the one party will suffer disadvantages.
It's certainly unfair that only women have to change their names.
Benefits 2. Ease of marriage. The second benefit is that some people say it will make it easier to get married. Changing your surname to something else means losing a part of yourself and requires great determination.
It's a matter of identity.
If you don't have to be forced to change your surname when you get married, the barriers to marriage will be lowered, and people won't have to hesitate to get married because of a surname change.
A certain number of people don't want to change their surname when they got married, so they don't get married.
Benefits 3. Reduces the burden of name change procedures. One of the benefits is that it eliminates the complicated procedures associated with changing your name. There is no need to change the name on your My Number card or ID card, driver's license, passport, bank account, or national qualifications, which greatly reduces the burden.
And if you get divorced, you will have to go through the same procedures again.
Benefits 4. Minimizes the impact on career development. Another major advantage is that it is easier to continue your career while keeping your pre-marriage surname. Some concerns are that changing your surname will confuse the workplace and affect relationships with business partners. Even if you use your maiden name as a common name at work, your legal surname is required for personal documents and official documents.
Using two surnames can easily cause burden and confusion.
Benefits 5. Marriage and divorce are less likely to be known by others. Another advantage is that it makes it less likely for people around you to know about your marriage or divorce, and your privacy is maintained.
Changing your surname can cause your marriage or divorce to be known around you, leading your privacy leaks.
When I saw a classmate who changed her surname in my school days, I thought, oh, your parents got divorced. Recently, the person in charge at my client's company changed her surname. I don't know if she changed her surname because she got married or divorced, so I'm not sure how to interact with her.
I hesitate to ask directly. Did your surname change because you got married or because you got divorced? There seems to be only advantages. So why are there people who are against separate surnames for married couples?
It seems it has a lot to do with emotions. I often hear people worry that it will weaken family unity. Many people think that having the same surname symbolizes family. Having the same surname for married couples is an important element that supports the traditional view of family.
Will having different surnames weaken the bond?
Who knows? I think the only way to know if it will weaken the bond is to collect data from many families with the same surname and many families with different surnames. There are also opinions that it will harm children's well-being. It means that it may cause conflict within the family over whether a child should take the surname of the father or the mother.
If this is the case, wouldn't it be a good idea to create a system where everyone can freely change their surname once they reach adulthood?
I think that it also be controversial. One of the reasons why a selectively separate surname system has been difficult to realize is that the idea of the family system remains deeply rooted in Japan.
The family system?
The family system is a traditional system in which the family is governed under patriarchy. Although this family system was abolished, The idea that the family system would continue and the wife having the same surname remained deeply rooted. It can be said that this long-standing system had shaped the fundamental values of us Japanese people.
It's no wonder that some people think that there would be some negative impacts if this system were to be fundamentally overturned.
In addition, it cannot be said that the same surnames for married couples oppressed women in general. Changing a married woman's surname to her husband can also be said to officially recognize her as a member of the family. In other words, even if married couples have separate surnames, if it is customary for their children to take their father's surname, the wife will be the only one in the family with a different surname and will always be considered an outsider.
I see. This involves a lot of different elements and it's not going to be easy. How will this debate go in the future?
I have no idea, but I think that young people will shape the times, and when young people's opinions become the majority, Japan's system will change.
Do you think married couples should have the same surname? Or do you think different surnames are better?
Either is fine,
No, you shouldn't have your own opinion.
because I'm not getting married anyway. It doesn't concern me.
Come on.